Hello and welcome to a special edition of Lint NewsPlus on December 28, 2012. Since this is the last NewsPlus of 2012, we're bringing you the top 3 news stories of the year as chosen by Lint staff. Number 3. A Japanese scientist was again honored with a Nobel Prize, this time in physiology or medicine. Shinya Yamanaka of Kyoto University was given the joint prize with Sir John Gurdon of England for re-engineering mature cells back into iPS or induced pluripotent cells, which can be used in treating degenerative diseases. In a bizarre twist, just days after the Nobel Prize winners were announced, a Yamanaka wannabe, Hisashi Moriguchi, claimed that he had performed successful heart surgery using transplanted iPS cells. His claims were soon debunked, and he was exposed as a fraud. The genuine brains behind the discovery, Shinya Yamanaka, went from being a failed surgeon to an eminent scientist who made what some are calling the most groundbreaking medical discovery in decades. The moral of the story is, if at first you don't succeed, try again. Number 2. The Summer Olympics in London produced few medals for Japan, but the stories behind them were golden. In women's wrestling, 2 new records were set when Saori Yoshida won her 3rd gold and her 3rd Olympics in a row, and teammate Kaori Icho did the same. Saori, known in wrestling circles as being unbeatable, went on to win a record-breaking 13th World Championship in September. In gymnastics, Kohei Uchimura, who some call Superman and others Samurai, got off to a wobbly start in the qualification round, but went on to clinch gold in the all-around competition. Maybe his new nickname can be the Comeback Kid. Meanwhile, Ryota Murata brought pride back to the boxing program by winning the gold in the middleweight division, Japan's first boxing gold in 48 years. Murata said he was inspired by his late high school boxing club coach, who was tough but fair and told him never to give up. Number 1. What would another year be without another change of leadership? Once again, Shinzo Abe, along with the Liberal Democratic Party, leads the country after a crushing defeat of the Democratic Party of Japan in the lower house election in mid-December. In total, the LDP, along with its partner, the New Komeito Party, won 325 seats, while the DPJ dropped to just 57 seats from the 230 it had held. One of the so-called Third Force parties, the Japan Restoration Party, started by Toru Hashimoto and now led by former Tokyo Governor Shintaro Ishihara, ended up with a total of 54 seats. To take responsibility for the miserable results, former Prime Minister Noda stepped down as the head of the DPJ. But Prime Minister Abe knows the election results weren't a sign of approval of the LDP, but rather a punishment for the confusing reign of the DPJ. It remains to be seen whether Abe can keep his promises to turn the economy around. That wraps it up for Lint News Plus 2012. We'll be back on January 11th, 2013 with the latest news story. This is Ruth Nakamura for everyone here at Lint. Have a happy new year.